marshals don't need any other reason. If Eli knows Brody is one of mine, then I'm sure the other marshals do as well, and I'm sure they'll try to pin it on me just because they can. If it, they can certainly try. Well, unfortunately, Blackwater wasn't too difficult. All they had to do was put somebody they could all vote in to run against me. Had Blackwater been filled with a bunch of outlaws, never would have happened. Had Blackwater been filled with people who actually wanted to keep Blackwater how it is, also wouldn't have happened. Haven't decided yet. I suppose it depends on how everything turns out. I was planning on leaving because life was just getting a bit too dull being the mayor of Blackwater. Perhaps if I can get back to my old life, things might start to feel alive again. Realized that the states, for one, definitely not what they used to be, but more and more people. It's hard to describe. Being the mayor of Blackwater, I figured I could run a criminal empire out of the entire town, turn it into an outlaw paradise, but turns out it's a lot more difficult to do without drawing attention. Mm. I figured if I could get everybody on my side, it would be as difficult, but more and more people started coming in, more and more that weren't like-minded started doing things. Of course, the strays didn't help my plans at all. The thing is, and I've learned this over the few gunfights I've had with them, they're not as tough as everybody thinks. The biggest asset is numbers. Well, that's just it. You get a bunch of people together that can match their own, the playing field will be much more even. Not saying that it's something I'm looking to do. like I said, I sort of let everything go with the strays. As long as they left me to my business, I wouldn't get involved in theirs. But one day, out of the blue, they turn up and destroy my store. No notes, no talks. Every time I see them, they refuse to speak to me or even raise a gun to me. Well, I think Lindsay's still just upset that I shot him. Well, as I said before, you live the life of an outlaw. It's kind of an odd thing to hold a grudge over. Sort of expect to get shot. Hell, Caspian and Donnie both shot me or Askiller. I didn't hold a fucking grudge about it like they do. Is that the secret? I'm sure most people think I'm an outlaw because I don't get along with everybody. Yeah. Yeah, that's what Jim was saying. I told them she's been spending a lot of evenings in Blackwater, leaving us gifts all the time. All right. All right. You mean to tell me they talk with this woman? It's amazing people's mindsets that somebody does some time in Sisika and they automatically resolve them of all of their crimes. It's like they're saved. Told Jim if I would ever see it, just gonna chop her fucking head off. Be done with it. It's the thing. Most outlaws recognize that lawmen just do their jobs, but if you cross that line and start going after the outlaws just because, that's what gets you hunted. Yeah, Tyrell's dog. Yeah, unfortunately, she ain't gonna show her face. Not outside Valentine, apparently. I heard too much of this one, the one. She might still be down in Saint Denis for all I know. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. There was a very strange woman in Blackwater. Maroon jacket. Looked like she had a face painted. Unfortunately, I don't know what either one of these women looks like. But you know, whatever they do in Blackwater now. Whatever happens in Blackwater now ain't my fucking problem. No, I'm not saying I wouldn't go after her. I'm saying all the trouble she brings to Blackwater ain't my concern. But if I find her out, I did. Problem with the strays. It'd be absolutely foolish, considering it's just me. So, I know illusions about going after them and seeking revenge. As far as the marshals go, I suppose it depends on how much trouble they bring me. At this point, now that I have no ties anywhere, it's about making as much money as I can to buy that fucking ship. I got 7. What you figure a ship costs? There's just nothing here. Most people are leaving the States. Seems we both get tired after 2 terms. Yeah. Only reason I kept running from A is because it was easy and nobody ever ran against me, and I didn't have to lift a finger. I will say the biggest thing I'm gonna miss about being mayor is the fucking pay. Hell, I hardly worked at all. Hmm. To be fair, the only crime route we've really had in Blackwater has been fucking Jesse and a few of the other strays. Apart from that, nobody really kicked down because they knew they'd get shot. You want a big gun store? Yeah. Well, if you all up and leave Tumbleweed, I suppose you won't really have to worry too much. What's happening there, if you don't mind me asking? See, last few times I've seen him, he's hasn't really talked much, seemed a little depressed. Well, the thought that I'm juggling is continuing on here even worth the end goal? What even is the end goal anymore? Well, so it's the end goal here in the States. Doesn't feel like there is one anymore. Being mayor in Blackwater was sort of felt like the same routine day in and day out. Standing on a platform, staring down at the empty street. Standing in a circle, talking to the cormorant. Everybody else that came into town may as well have just been a ghost to them. I think I might have a telegram, which is odd. I can't imagine it would be actually telegramming me. Because I can almost guarantee nobody in Blackwater signed that one. I'm actually surprised when people come Strawberry. Very strange. Ain't got one of these in a while. Somebody doesn't want me to know who they are. Hello, Kincaid. Sorry to hear about your loss. How are you feeling about it? And then this contact. Nine 2579. Swear to Christ, if this is one of the strays. This Buchanan fellow. I'm not sure. I guess I'll have to wait and see. But it is very happy to receive such a thing. Could be a stray, could be a marshal, could be just somebody looking to torment me. Or perhaps it's somebody that knows me a little too well. Is that the serial killer? Son of a bitch. The minute we walk away. Yeah. Apparently they really want to talk to me. Did? I'm curious to know who it is.
Is that let's go? Cold out here. Is that let's go? Cold out here.
Out there.
See. Scram.
No, I don't know if that was necessary.
Yeah, probably not necessary, but felt good.
Aaron back from
Seems
gym. Might not be up.
Seems my mystery notes and wishes to offer me closure. Not sure what that means, but they've piqued my interest.
Did they mention who they were?
Still no. I told them I don't do business with strangers. So I told them
that's
if
fair.
they want to hold my attention, they can come here.
What, you invited them here?
Of course. Curious to see who it is.
What if by closure they mean that they want to shoot you and it's not just one person?
Suppose we best go keep somewhere else.
Need somewhere to keep watch on who rides in. I'm gonna send another telegram to Jim.
I'll be up here.
I'll let Jim know you might be starting fights.
Well, let's hope not.
Yeah, let's hope not.
I would like to think that strays wouldn't stoop to such a secretive level and simply come after me if they really wanted to.
They're usually cocky enough.
They know they wouldn't have to be secretive to get a hold of me. They usually know where to find me. But something tells me if they really wanted to, they would have gripped me an armadillo.
I mean, you've got to have some idea if it's not them. What do you think? Yeah. Hubris, you got his number?
Hubris ain't the type, though. He's a coward. Doesn't really seem the type to set me up for a trap.
Well, what might you need closure on? Other than this election?
Well, that's just it. The first telegram, they asked me how I feel about the election. The second one, they try to offer me closure.
Well, then, you gotta be sure it's about that, right?
Who the hell's this?
I'm not sure. She looked down the road like she saw somebody coming into town.
Let's go find out. Awfully strange, a woman in a nice dress looking to talk to me. There's nobody in there. Hello?
Or maybe she just got a room.
Possibly.
I can keep an eye out front if anybody shows up.
Could just be somebody strange. They might have gone outside the door, but
I mean, if she saw us coming, we probably spooked her. Following her into a dark room, looking like this. Should I be looking like this? Should I be getting changed? Everybody didn't know who I am anyway.
anybody who's sending anonymous telegrams and talks about helping me, has to be strange themselves.
Yeah. Unless they just send you one back because they don't want to come out here.
It's possible. Don't think I heard any telegram, boys.
I'm surprised I ain't heard back from Jim. You should be up by now.
See,
Good idea.
Last time we were here, somebody was staying here.
Here's the telegram, boy. If this is somebody offering me closure, depending on what they say,
Yeah, so
don't worry about me. I ain't gonna ask for y'all's help.
you gotta be thinking about... I mean, just think about it. If it's got something to do with the election, and you don't think it's hubris or the strays, what about people at the hotel? I mean, you'd have all their telegram numbers, right?
I got all theirs.
So
It's
start thinking
entirely
about people you
possible.
don't know, but you do.
It's entirely possible this is simply somebody that may think that they know what type of person I am, know my past. Of course, my telegram number is on all my posters as well.
You think it might be Brooks?
Who the hell is Brooks?
Nora Brooks, she's supposed to be the police chief
Oh.
out there now?
No, highly doubtful. From what I hear, she's, To be honest, I'm not sure what type of person would send an anonymous telegram offering me such things. Like I said, most people don't even speak to me.
I mean, how are they going to make closure with you without facing you anyhow? You gonna find out who they are then?
Again, this could be somebody simply looking to finish the job on hubris. Well, I am a very strange person to come to.
Like I said, there's also a lot of people in the strays.
There is.
And I don't got all their numbers, so I wouldn't know.
Let's see what this person has to say. Said a half hour at most. They'll stumble this way. Rest.
Sounds like a long wait. Well, I guess they don't got where to be.
Well, like I said, they're here to talk to me, so if you feel you have to go, don't be shy.
I'm not gonna leave you here alone not knowing what's gonna happen.
You know, depending on what the situation is, if it seems safe afterwards. I don't expect you to get involved in anything they might be offering.
So I don't know where to be.
Depending on what they offer, I might not even be interested.
Well, I'm trying to get hold of Jim, Herbert. See if they want to ride out. Now Jim's either not up yet or out hunting. He ain't on yet.
You ever find that outhouse?
Behind the doctor's office.
Still gotta walk all the way over there. No, I don't. What am I saying? I'm gonna stand behind the telegram station.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have to. It is pretty out here.
Yeah. Shame nobody stayed out this way. It's another town that's got everything you need.
Maybe we'll just move out here.
Bad location.
Your sheriff position's open. I don't know
Yeah.
about the general store.
Got a lot of forest around here if you need to disappear.
There ain't no gun store though, and I think Jim's really happy with that.
Yeah, I suppose there's a inside. There's a gun business way out weed anyway.
Hmm?
So they have the gun business way out in Tumbleweed.
Oh, we go through bullets pretty quick.
Yeah, I suppose it would. I guess the strays would rather not come to my soul, would they?
Yeah, they're probably most our business. You know, we were hiding out in a cabin out there in Big Valley, not far from here, when marshals caught up with us last time. When we ran from Tumbleweed, we were heading east, and Hades came up on me. He tried to throw a rope, so Wiz turned and shot at her. So they shot back, they got him down. I doubled back and put down Rook. Hades tried to take Wiz, so I tried to shoot her, to be fair. Well, I didn't try to shoot her. I tried to warn her that I was gonna shoot her by shooting very close to her, right? Like, I really didn't want to hit her. I didn't think Walter would be too happy with that at the time, you know? But she put Wiz down. She actually tackled me down. She got me roped up, and I told her they both need medical. Probably her partner more than mine. So she gives me Wiz, I give her Rook, and we both walk away. So she untied me, and we went our separate ways. Got him stitched up, and we were lying low in the cabin out there, and then they caught up again.
At least Hades is actually smart.
Until they came after us again.
Well, yes, because that's where the smart ends.
When they had us surrounded, tiny little cabin, wasn't much we could do. Wiz went out with his hands up, and I knew. I'm telling you, Thomas, I knew he was gonna draw that fucking pistol. And he did. He put Clark down, and well, I thought they were gonna kill him. I tried to stop him, but they shot me before I could even put my hands down. He's lucky he made it out of there.
Marshals did he draw him?
Oh, I think there were 4 surrounding us at the cabin. We got 2 of them. Still the best in the West. I guess if I knew he was going to draw, maybe I should have gotten ready to draw myself. Or just grabbed him sooner. He would have been so mad.
Try to avoid buildings with only one. I suppose that's a little difficult to do nowadays. Fucking door around here, fucking locked up tight.
Well, now they're supposed to have these warrants out soon. They're expecting them to drop this week, and we don't even know who they're coming after. Well, except for the strays.
Yeah. Marshall's currently looking for Brody. He ain't gonna go down easy.
Oh, so they're already hunting him down, and takes them weeks to get. I guess that they didn't find this train robbery to be that big of a priority with everything else going on.
Yeah, imagine Huber's getting shot and these marshals hunting him to the ends of the earth. Were me, they got down, but I let him die.
Well, they're saying Tyrell named Wiz at the scene.
Yeah, well, yeah, keep thinking that they're naming all of us. Like I said, there ain't no way that that Dix fella could have known who I was.
I still don't know how they tracked you. I mean, you think they would have tried to get Herbert first. I mean, they did get Herbert for aiding and abetting. Even though he had nothing to do with it, I was actually trying to keep him out of it. But after the fact, he got all pissed off and sent a bunch of drunken telegrams to the marshal saying he had something to do with it. They believed that he was just being stupid, but they still decided to lock him up for 15 days for it.
And I had this exact outfit on. Changed up. I was used a fake name. There ain't no way she's could have pinpointed me. Especially somebody that doesn't even know me. Yet somehow 3 people knew it was me. Quite the coincidence.
I think maybe it was the people in Valentine. We got riders coming in. 3 of them on 2 horses. You know who they are?
Don't recognize them. I did just receive a telegram, so the person who can speak to me.
So did I.
Then again,
So be it. So anyway,
see how soon they turn out of there when they know something can happen.
Look what this telegram is.
Could just be some hunters.
That was Jim. I expect he'll be out here soon. Here. Hang on to one of these too.
Oh, could be. Graham was from Liz. I'm sure they wanted us to that doing this.
And who?
One of the girls from the cormorant.
They trying to
means-
make amends or save face?
Which means the people in the lodge could be the ones that telegrammed me.
My question is, why would you want closure if it wasn't personal?
It's just, well, maybe it's another secret criminal organization looking to hire me for a job. Too many criminal organizations around here.
Okay, I'm not trying to move the camera so much. I'm really bad at that.
If I was supposed to say, I suppose.
If this is the strays lady's gonna fuck everything up today. Yeah, they don't seem to be here looking for you.
I figured they would have walked out of there by now, looked around town. And again, they'd ride restless. Speak to me, he'll come and speak. He said Jim's on his way.
That is my assumption since I let them know we're here. And we're not sure if something's gonna happen.
Good. I suppose I owe him an apology.
I think we're all just glad we're over it now.
No. More so mean I owe him an apology for making the strays look at him sideways. Should have just taken my chances and rode out of town.
Oh, gee, it ain't safe out there. My authority in that place only goes as far as the rest of them allow it. I got no control over them out there. I just have to keep enough respect that they don't fuck with me.
So what you're saying is your badge don't mean shit.
You think it does when they outnumber us? I don't respect the law nowhere else. Sometimes I feel like Wiz is the fine line keeping us friendly out there.
Here they come.
Hey, putting on a mask is cowardly to me.
Ooh, they got masks on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're kind of little. Were that just me or did they look real short?
They what?
Nothing.
Still don't recognize either one of them.
Yeah, I ain't never seen them before.
Rather than I have my back to the door, that's for sure.
Come on. She's meeting someone at the lodge. We can't be down here diddly-dallying.
Seems like I hated me.
I'm just a couple of
Can't beat my
hillbillies.
back up. One, like a fancy woman, wanted to meet with 2 bodyguards.
Although
Seems
they did
pretty-
say she's supposed to be meeting somebody at the lodge. Do you think they were talking about you?
I do. Care to join me?
Well, I'd send you up there. There's 3 of them.
Now my interest is really piqued.
You don't know who she might be?
Not a clue. Never seen it before.
Okay.
Which is why I'm curious.
This ought to be interesting. Should I see what Jim said? I should check my telegrams. It's fine. It'll be fine. Jim doesn't hear back. He'll show up.
gentlemen.
Howdy
You
there.
my secret admirer.
Say liar, but let's say possible business venture.
Business. Let me curious. Mind if I sit?
Go ahead, you think that you're
No, I've got plenty, thank you.
no? Much you over there? Anything to smoke?
Hope y'all don't mind if I join you.
Go right ahead.
Hope you don't mind. I was expecting an ambush, so I waited outside.
I don't mind at all. You're a smart man. Not push, though. Sadly, it's gonna be all talk, no action.
Usually, I
comes
would say that's a shame.
So I don't know you too well. You don't know me, so proper introductions. My name's Trouble. Yes, that is my legal name.
Hmm. And now I'll say it's a pleasure, Trouble. But you know, I'm Tommy Kincaid. Most folks call me T-Day.
TK. Simple.
Sorry if the audio quality's not really good.
So, TK, I heard about your unfortunate loss. It's not too much. I know when there's loss, there's usually malice, and when there's malice, there's usually trouble to be had.
If it were fair and square, I suppose it wouldn't be malice. I don't believe it was fair and square.
If you were cheated, that's even worse.
Cheated and betrayed.
Ooh, betrayal's got a sting.
Betrayal's a funny thing.
Betrayal? Are you possibly interested in some revenge?
I suppose it would be. What type of revenge do you have in mind?
I have many ideas. Blackwater's got the place to pride themselves on their uncommon innovations, I suppose.
Yes. In case you know I was there for 2 terms, I know about riding and innovation. I pushed for my own ends.
Look how they treated you.
Indeed.
Offer this. It will come with payment, of course. I don't do things for free. I don't stick my neck out for free.
But why?
My boy here will be part of it, so full payment will be needed for all of us. We can discuss monetary gain, but of course I don't get paid unless the job is done.
Well, what makes y'all think we can't do our own hunting?
Say that again.
What makes y'all think we can't do our own hunting?
Keeps your hands more clean.
Well, that ain't ever been my style.
It's not. That's what I'm putting on the table. You get your revenge, we get paid, and your name stays off of it. I don't mind the notoriety myself.
Well, certainly neither do I.
If you want to work together, it's on you. But I have that connection I could talk to. In fact, you on that store there, the staff, what you want to call it, it really piqued my interest. I think you have access to something that could prove helpful to both of us.
And what might that be?
Gunpowder.
hard to come by. I do.
But you could get a hold of if need be.
I can.
You get me a good supply of it, say. Yours?
See,
Well, you just tell us how
Lady.
many pounds you need. You can get all the gunpowder you want.
go check this gym.
Probably is. That'd be our supplier. Yes, we're talking business. But apparently that business is gunpowder, so I guess you're just in time.
Usually results of gunpowder.
Oh, they're with us.
Instructor.
Oh, excuse me.
Careful to the
Pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
and the target.
I haven't quite picked one out yet, but something big.
Sorry, I'm on the
Near big
cover.
places in Blackwater.
Say that again?
Near big places in Blackwater.
We'll follow our plans. Once you're getting us our payment. Not the payment. The goods. Get it done. Once we have everything set in stone, my plans acquired and thought out, you hand over the gunpowder, I'll get what's needed, and some beautiful things can happen.
How much gunpowder you talking?
The more the merrier, but 25 pounds is the minimum.
How much you got, Jim? What was that?
I can. I think you said 100.
Yeah.
Whatever you're willing to part with.
And so far, you can count me in. I would say you look like a woman of both. So as long as the payment is right, once everything's set in stone, out
Yeah.
front, just to ensure that I don't get stiffed.
Of course, of course. Now, the good thing about me is I take the chaos as a bit of payment, so my work's cheaper than most. I do like causing trouble, it's in my name. 70 a piece for the full job.
And how many zeros, Matt? 75.
75 a piece. 75 for 3 plates. 75 times 3.
$75 of no word association. Oh,
I'm so sorry if the audio is bad. Like, I'm having a hard time hearing some people.
Let's do 25.
what do you two say?
Say that again?
So what do you two say?
Well, the deal was brought to you, so if you want to make it, you know we can get you
Y'all
that
need a moment
gunpowder.
to top it up, or we can give you some supply.
Yeah. Give me this minute.
Alright then.
I didn't get your boys' names.
Just person in front of me is Harold. Big guy,
Yeah.
really tall. He got kicked in the mouth by a horse not too long ago. He was translate his grunt. That meant yes. I think.
Well, it's a pleasure. My name's Lady Bellerose. Just figured
It's
I'd
lovely to
introduce
meet you.
myself.
Love that boat.
I suppose we're gonna have a talk. Be right back with you.
For she seems to want the job done and preying on my loss of election. I had a few extra hands. Of course, I know how both of you are about dealing with any sort of thing not involving tumbleweed, so I'll only ask, don't expect it. But if a chance I can squeeze a few more zeros on those dollars.
Well, they came in here, all they want is gunpowder.
Yeah. And of course, the other downside is I don't know what the job is until they tell me. But it involves black water and explosions.
Well, then I suppose you can count us in.
If anything, one last hurrah, I suppose. And then we buy that fucking ship.
Well, she came to you. It's your call.
There's no two other people I'd rather do this job with. And I promise, now that I am beheaded, this won't be like previous days. More like the old times.
What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, you know me.
You
I'd
heard
rather
it.
know both of you.
And let's blow the shit up.
Yeah, we got you. Just don't tell Wiz.
Oh, we just need it set up to get the gunpowder in more discreet location, preferably.
That we can do. Of course, I'm sure there's gonna be a few eyes on me in Blackwater. I still have a few discreet places there. But I
I'm so
fear
laggy, and it's probably because I'm
that
streaming.
it'll be on me to get you something even more discreet.
You just name the place and the time. We'll be there. We'll bring a wagon for transport.
I have a place in mind.
Sounds good. You got my telegram. I prefer we don't stick over details on paper. Just simple as meet me here at this time.
As I said, I like to do business over paper. You have a time for me looking to do for this?
After I get the goods, it'll take me some time to get what I need. But I'll let you in on it when I have time frame for that. As for picking up powder, you think you could have it ready within tomorrow or the next day?
I'm sure we can make that happen.
Alright then. Can't do it tomorrow, just let me know so I'll let you next.
Perfect.
Then.
Look forward to working with you.
I look forward to causing a bit of chaos.
The chaos.
It's okay. Harry, Barrett, let's go. Nice to meet you,
Pleasure.
lady. Pleasure to meet you too.
Y'all be safe out there.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Oh, she came in here big with her security trying to look scary, and I think they were not expecting what we have.
Didn't expect cavalry right up.
They didn't expect us to be
Think,
bigger than them.
I don't think they expected me to be smart enough to not be waiting here for him. I had a feeling two men ride in on a horse with masks on. It either spells trouble or clandestine meeting.
What's the plan then?
She's looking to have the gunpowder within the next 2 days. She said after that it'll take her a little time to get what she needs, and she'll send the details.
What was she looking for? 25 pounds?
She said as much as we can spare.
What do we got?
About 125 pounds.
Now the question is, what if Blackwater would be her target? I can imagine she's looking to rob a bank. She said she's a chaos type person, not a bank robber. She did mention big buildings.
Police office.
Possibly.
This
Possibly the
building is
courthouse.
hotel.
Where's Herb? Can he be in on this? Herbert!
I believe the AG's office,
Our agent of chaos.
the courthouse, and the cormorant.
I mean, it's AG's office. Or that damn courthouse.
Because we have to consider what this might mean, you know. Somebody's gonna retaliate. She says there ain't supposed to be no trails, but
I was gonna say, keep in mind, whoever this woman is, she
Oh, my
doesn't
leg.
seem the type to do things half-assed, and she's looking to cause a big scene. So, it could definitely bring heat. Quite a bit of it, depending on the target.
and I'm just expecting that, well, they're probably expecting it'd be you.
Possibly. Which, if it comes down to it, I'll be the one to take heat.
You're gonna have to fill me in a little bit here.
Yeah.
We'll get blowing something up. It won't come powder.
Oh.
And it might mix the black water.
By the sounds of it, we'll definitely be blowing something up.
Yeah, this is a job that involves explosions.
President.
What's the payout?
Sure.
There lies the problem. Not much.
It ain't about the money, right?
Who all he is considered purchasing a boat.
We got tickets to Guarma. Figure it out from there. Get that tumbleweed and get the hell out of here.
That's my thought. One last vacation in Guam. The ship set sail. Because hell, by the sounds of it, we'll overstay in our welcome.
You know it's only a matter of time before the strays try and drive us out of there anyhow. They find out we're working with Thomas. They're already side-eyeing you because you helped him out the other day.
Did it say anything about that? Did it say anything about that? Or
I ain't talked to him. He was asleep by the time I got home, and I left before the sun came up, so. You know, Wiz ain't saying much these days.
And for that, Jim, I apologize.
No. No, I don't feel sorry for it. You know damn well I wasn't gonna let them kill you.
Yeah, I know, but by the looks of it, I probably could have made it out of there on my own without dragging you into it.
As lady often points out, I'm a grown ass man. I made my decisions. Don't worry about it.
Well, anyway, her this woman says 7.5 is extremely low. I'm hoping to squeeze a few extra zeros on there, but as Lady said, more for the explosions.
We ain't never worked for the money. If
Yeah,
you want
me
this
either.
done, we can do it. All we need is a target and a plan.
I will say, I suppose she had me pegged. This would bring a bit of closure.
I mean, I was gonna stick it that night for a special occasion.
We just gotta.
Where does this lady come in to play?
Well,
Meet her.
haven't
What's that?
figured that out yet. She seems to be the mastermind of the boss or something.
Sounds like she plans
Said,
on leading this job. Either
she
that or
said
she's just the
to,
type to set everybody in play and see what happens.
She said the two fellows that were in here would join us on the job. Not
So-
sure how much I like that, but
Did she approach you, Thomas?
she did.
And what's her? She just likes chaos. Is that what I heard?
That's what it says. I heard worse excuses.
We
She
really
seemed to
don't know where she's from.
She seemed to
No.
take a special interest and see some kind of opportunity in his loss out there.
Yeah. Said her name's Trouble.
Which sounds to me like she's looking at you as, I don't want to say an easy target, but easy to convince.
That's
She saw an opportunity from what you were going through and decided to use that against you to get you to do what she wants. And whether or not it's what you want, something to keep an eye on.
Anyway, it's gonna be some sort of trap.
could be. Well, on the off chance that it's not. Hell, this is the first time we've all done this sort of thing. So whether she knows it or not, this is actually what I used to do anyway.
So she can provide what? Dynamite,
So it
fire,
seems
water.
all she mentioned was explosives. Whether that means dynamite or something bigger remains to be seen.
Okay.
She required a minimum of 25 pounds of gunpowder.
She said, as much as we can spare, I'm to reach out with her the time and place to meet Megan for delivery.
Looks like we're gonna take an episode.
I feel like we need to do more research on this lady.
Well, this is going to happen real fast, so I think at this point we're going to get in this and we just need to be on our toes.
The thing is, the most important thing is to keep an eye on the two that she's planting en route with us. As long as we watch each other's backs and make sure we get out, that's what matters.
Well, you heard her. She just wants the chaos. There is just as much of a chance that she's talking to the other side. And
But that's just it. We have no obligation to ensure the survival of her associates.
like I said, she came in here like some kind of boss, like she's going to be intimidating. But we
And
came in
who
here bigger
knows?
than her, so that's got her thinking. She knows what she's dealing with.
Exactly. And hell, who knows? Maybe she's got some closure in Blackwater and she requires a crew. So, what we'll do, I'll see if Logan's around if he's got any spare gunpowder as well. It's not all coming from you.
It'll be alright if we... No sense in extending out to outside parties. Yeah.
But Logan works for me, so therefore it's technically my gunpowder anyway, I suppose.
Logan's
I just-
also out of his mind and possibly working with the strays.
Most likely. He was a rat scout, so...
Do you
I
really
would
want to give
suspect
him a
that-
heads up on this?
That's a fair point.
Sounds like there was a situation with Straight that I don't really know about. Aside from the incident you had in Armadillo.
They had a problem with Thomas for a long time and they can't explain why. The grudge we've been trying to let settle for a long time, but they just want to keep it going.
Yeah. And they refuse to tell me why they're so pissed at me too, so...
Well,
I'm
and
not-
that... a lot of lag with the streaming, so I might not right now. I tried. I'll do it again